host, you're back, I'm back, we're all back. Let's talk about part 2 of the Monocled Gamers Old Republic Blowout. Long title. The Companions and Flashpoints. Now, part 1 was about the story, and I got a little distracted, but it all sort of intermixes, so it's hard to segregate. Really, a large part of telling a meaningful and captivating story is having characters you know and care about. This is part of why MMOs in general don't do story well. Because for the most part, you don't give a poo about other characters. You just don't. You either kill them, or they give you stuff. That's the realm of it. Really, there's 3 kinds of NPCs. The kind you kill, the kind that sell you things, the kind that give you missions. That's it in most MMOs. In the Old Republic, yeah, most NPCs fall into those categories. But more than that, they all have personality. Every single being in the entire Old Republic universe is voice acted. All of them. How cool is that? I would not hesitate to say that there are more voice actors for the Old Republic than there were for Skyrim. I would be surprised if there weren't, just given the number of characters they had to have for the Old Republic. I mean, I know Skyrim has a lot, but there's enough space between them that I think you can do a little more voice duplicating. As I recall, there were 118 roles-ish in Skyrim. There've got to be more than that, just given that there's 8 storylines. And yeah, there's overlap, but the point being, you have to have a character you can get behind, someone you know, and that's your character in this game. In other MMOs, you just make your guy look cool and kill stuff in fun ways. In this game, you decide your personality, and so you get to know yourself well, which is that first step. But then you have to have someone your character cares about, and that in turn you care about. And that's your companion in this game. Now, I personally don't believe that all companions are created equal. I've seen most of them running about, and I only experienced 2 in gameplay. The Bounty Hunter's Companion, which I spent a lot of time with, and the Jedi Knight's Companion, which I spent some time with. Now, I'm not going to reveal what all the companions are. Again, you can look stuff like that up and find out about it. That's not what I'm for. What I will say is that the Bounty Hunter's Companion, in my case, well, I guess in every case, is named Mako. And she's amazing. Like, her voice acting is believable, and most, if not all, the voice acting in the game is believable. And more than that, you wind up caring about her, caring about what happens to her, and seeing if you can resolve the real problem of her life, and of really your life, after a little bit into the game. You come to some shared circumstances, we'll say. And honestly, it's fantastic. Better than that, in, again, BioWare fashion, you have just times where they want to talk to you. And so you go to a cantina, or you go to your ship, and you just talk to them. And you get to know them better. And you have, at least with Mako, I had opportunities to flirt, to start building a relationship. And I'm really curious to see if, towards the end game, you really can form a romantic relationship with these characters, these companions. Now, I'm certain you can't do it with all of them, because the Jedi Knight's companion is a droid. Not even a humanoid droid. Like T3M4 from the Knights of the Old Republic series. So that wouldn't really work out. Don't go there. Don't Rule 30 for me. I know, but no. Anyway, companions are fantastic. They add depth to gameplay. They come into story-based conversations, and they have parts to play. They tell other NPCs things. They have their own opinions, and they have an affection rating for you. And it's what they like differs depending on each companion, which is awesome. Really, really cool. So Mako loves honor and goodness, but at the same time, there's a level to which she appreciates vengeance and justice, like eye for eye justice. So that's cool, and I had a lot of fun with that. Companions add a huge amount. They are true BioWare companions. Love them. I did. Last thing, because I'm pretty sure I'm short on time. Oh, heck yeah, I'm short on time. Flashpoints. Flashpoints are not the same as raids, not dungeons necessarily or anything like that, but they could be likened to a dungeon. A flashpoint is basically a self-contained story mission that you can go into with, you generally want to do with a group, just because they're very challenging, and I wouldn't want to try one alone. You go in, and this is where you see the group brilliance of the Old Republic and of BioWare. You still have those dialogue options that you had when you were alone. The dialogue wheel still comes up, but everyone gets to pick their own option, and then the game rolls a number for each. The highest number is what's actually said, and that can affect things. A mission I was on, I wanted to save the guy, and my crazy Sith companion just slaughtered him. Fortunately, your morality is not affected by what they do, which is good. Because otherwise I would have lost morality, and that would have been a bummer. But really, it was such a great experience. The Old Republic beta was fantastic. Yeah, there were little bugs and things that were really odd that happened. Maybe I'll do a post tomorrow on it just for giggles, just those weird little things. But it's all stuff I'm sure is fixed. None of it really detracted at all from the gameplay. I loved every minute I played of that game. I really did. And I am so ridiculously excited for the game to come out. I can't wait for early game access. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. Look into it. Look up the trailers, the cinematics, the timelines. The thing I love, if you're not sure you want to play the game, look at character progressions. It'll show you what characters do, and that's cool. But outside of that, have fun playing Tor when it comes out. Please do. It looks great. It looks like the greatest MMO I've seen yet. And really, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for This Week in Gaming. Have a fantastic day. Force be with you. I can't believe I just did that. That was really good. Bye.